You're listening to Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY. Tiger Basketball is brought to you in part by Green Team Cars Clay Center, Oldie Seed Farms, Midwest Regional Agency Jim Gearhan Agent, Ray's Apple Market, Twin Valley, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, Union State Bank, CSI Kansas Clay Center, and Nutrient Ag Solutions.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
All of us at United Bank and Trust would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone in the community for your support and business over the past year. It is our pleasure to be part of the communities we serve, and we are thankful for the relationships we have built and continue to build. Best wishes to you all for 2019 to be a year filled with happiness, success, and good health. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Bump Day.
You heard that right. This is Linda Reed with the Citizens National Bank, and we are bumping up the rates on individual retirement accounts 0.25%. You still have time to make that 2018 contribution to your IRA before you visit your tax person. It doesn't matter if the contribution is for 2018 or 2019. We are bumping up that rate. Take advantage of the offer before April 15th. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
A Friday night at home for the Clay Center Lady Tigers, coming off of a 72-point performance Tuesday at home against Chapman. Tonight, it's the Council Grove Braves. Lady Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you by Five Creek Automotive, Edward Jones Investments, Carrie Spillman Financial Advisor, GN Bank, Wohlers Bandbox Cleaners, and Midwest Products. Stay with us. Our pregame talk with head coach Jeff Edwards on the way next on Lady Tiger Pregame.
All of us at GN Bank join the fans, parents, and coaches in supporting the Clay Center Tigers student athletes. Their energy on the basketball court reflects their team spirit and good work ethic. GN Bank is also proud of the work these same students do in the classroom as they aspire to learn the academic skills they need for success in the future. We encourage everyone to get out and watch the Clay Center Tiger basketball teams. I'm Julie Hamill. Best wishes for an outstanding season from GN Bank.
Midwest Products is a leading provider of ready-mix concrete for commercial and residential projects. They can pour foundations for basements along with walls, driveways, steps, sidewalks, and patios. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, and Washington, their local teams are prepared to serve every aspect of your project. They are proven experts who always deliver quality results. Customer service is and always will be the top priority. For your next concrete project, call Midwest Products at 800-371-2252.
Back on Lady Tiger pregame and joined now by the head coach of the Lady Tigers, Jeff Edwards. Coach, I'm going to throw a number out and just have you comment on it. 72.
Okay. Well, 72 is an exciting number because I think that's the most we've scored here as a team in a game. And typically I'm a very patient, kind of slower pace, pick them apart type coach. So we average up close to 50. So to get a bonus of a couple or 22 extra points, that's pretty exciting right there. It means that we were executing well, we were hitting shots, and we ran the floor really well as well.
You know, I see 4 different players with 3 or more assists. That says a lot, too. You guys are sharing the ball and getting shots you really want out of your offense and, in particular, out of transition.
Exactly, and part of the game that's really difficult is securing a rebound and being able to get the ball up the floor. And what we found is that, we've got 4 or 5 kids on the floor that are all capable of doing that with the smaller team that we have this year, and then also Clara being a big that can handle the ball. So, those assists are pretty easy. If you can find a teammate that's up the floor, a lot of times we finish those layups and you get the assist. But the other thing that I was real proud of is the half-court execution. Sometimes zones have given us trouble, And we picked apart Chapman's zone really well, both inside and outside, and hitting our free throws. So that was encouraging to see as we moved down the stretch.
Addie Mullen goes 20-plus for the second straight game. If she can hit 3 of 4 or anywhere in that neighborhood from beyond the arc, I don't think there's anyone that can guard your point guard.
No, most definitely not. And she got frustrated in the game because she was so on fire. And their scouting report, it's obvious to see what they put on their scouting report. I've never seen it, but their scouting report was that she's a driver, a slasher, not a shooter. And so they stepped off 2 or 3 steps on her, and she made them pay enough that where they went to a box 1, which I told Addie, this is going to be frustrating for you, but give us 3 or 4 possessions, we'll get them out of it. And sure enough, we went into an offense that we have set up just for the box 1. It only took 2 or 3 times. We scored on all 3 possessions, and they didn't go box 1 again on her, so she was happy after that.
Lexi Leiby, we continue to see her. You said this from the outset. She is there to shoot the ball when she's open, and she's starting to drill them right now in another double-digit performance. But on top of that, she rebounded the ball and shared the ball well. I mean, her stat line is really good.
She has had a really positive stat line in the last 3 or 4 games, and what I am commending her on is doing what she can do and doing it well in the time that she's in there. We do have, Maddie comes off the bench and provides a spark on the defensive end that is unmatched, but at the same time, Lexi provides us with the shooting ability that is unmatched on our team as well. So I call her my sniper all the time because that's her job. Like, hide out, don't let them see you, let them fall asleep a little bit, and then hit them when they're not looking. So the last 3 or 4 games, she's been knocking down threes. I've noticed her intensity on the defensive side. I've noticed the rebounds come up. I've noticed the turnovers go down. And all this has been since the Hillsborough tournament. So great stuff happening there, and a great time of the year for it to be happening for us.
And I got to mention Clara Edwards again. Clara comes through with a double-double, 10 boards, 16 points, but it's the efficiency that she is working with because she draws so much attention. 6 of 8 from the floor. She picks and chooses when she needs to make something happen and throw the 10 boards in, the assist. I mean, her stat line's pretty phenomenal too.
Yeah, it was a great stat line, and one of the better. We use a little factor, the player factor that figures out all the positives that you're doing with any of the negatives. Anything like a missed shot, missed free throws, a negative. Any positive is made shots, made free throws, rebounds, and things like that. And you're looking for a score of 1. I think her score in this last game was a 4, which we don't see it. And I was talking about Lexi as well. Lexi had a couple of scores in the upper 2s and mid 3s even. So we've seen some really good scores on that. And Clara, the thing that I can say about her is that, her job isn't easy. Dad's pretty intense. And, when we're on the floor, I can be on her quite a bit. But, this was a day before her 16th birthday. I have to remember she's only a sophomore. And, she handled the intensity of, Chapman collapsing on her really well. I didn't feel like she forced anything, but I did feel like she found her teammates a whole lot, started a lot of those transitions, and proud dad and proud coach at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. A great performance by the Lady Tigers, and now you turn around and back at home again, a Council Grove team that is pretty athletic. They share the ball pretty well, a lot of scorers on the team, and you never know what you're going to get from Council Grove.
Yes, and they when I was at Osage City, the one thing you could count on was that they weren't going to lay down. They will come in and they'll fight and they'll play really hard. They play about 9 or 10 girls, and everybody's between 3 and 8.5 points a game. They've got a point guard that's leading them in scoring, leading them in assists, does some good stuff. We've got her keyed out right now, and then they've got one post player that's really solid, 5'10", likes to block shots, kind of slender and athletic, but runs the floor well. So some of the things that we're looking to do is really push the ball to the inside to start. Last year when we showed up, they ran almost exclusively man, which is what I'm seeing on my scouting reports now. And we showed up at their place and they played a 3-2 zone. I would not doubt that that's what they're going to do again because they kept the game within 10 last year by doing that. But I feel like this year's team is prepared for that and ready to go.
Well, fun night, obviously Tuesday when you put up those type of numbers, but in the manner you did it, I think is what was really impressive against Chapman. Coaches, always appreciate the time. Let's go get them tonight.
All right, we'll do. Thanks, Rocky.
Back with more on Lady Tiger pregame in just a moment.
Life happens fast, and the truth is there's nothing as valuable as peace of mind. I'm Jim Gearham with Midwest Regional Agency. Our goal is to protect you from the unexpected through top quality insurance coverage that works for your needs as well as your budget. Protect your business, home, vehicles, crops, and livestock with our variety of coverage options. We can't predict when the unexpected will happen, but we can help you prepare for when it does. Stop by and see me at Midwest Regional Agency in Clay Center.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY, Clay Center.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow Research Program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and LibertyLink that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
When Precision Ag equipment isn't working right, Central Valley Ag customers call their Precision Ag Helpline.
Growers that have their Precision Planting, Ag Leader, Yield 360 technology through us get support when every minute matters.
CVA Precision Ag Manager Keith Byerly says using AgriSync, they see what you see.
Via their camera on the back of their phone.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist about the Precision Ag Helpline. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
And welcome to a Friday night from the Den. Rocky Dunning along with studio engineer Bernie Fancello. We're about ready for Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball to face the Council Grove Lady Braves on a Friday here at home. Clay Center comes in 12-2, coming off that 72-point performance on Tuesday against the Chapman Irish. They'll take on a Council Grove team that, as you heard Coach Jeff Edwards said, very talented. They share the basketball very well. They have 4 or 5 that average between 3 and 8 points a game, so they can score it as well. They are 9-6 on the season. Jason Shelengowski, their head coach. Get a look at the starting lineups and your tip-off from the Den coming up next.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Hey folks, since we've added our new display lot downtown Clay Center, people are saying we have the best deals on Highway 15 and 24. And we think so too. So give us a chance to earn your business, and just for coming in, we're going to buy you dinner at the 1524 Brew House. That's right, just give us a chance and we're going to buy you lunch. So come out and see us. You got nothing to lose. You're going to get a great deal and a great meal. So come see us at the Green Team in Clay Center.
Settled in on a Friday night from the Den. The Lady Tigers getting set to tip off against Council Grove. Let's look at the Council Grove starters. Lauren Reddick, a 5'4" senior, averages 6.3 points a game. Cheyenne Allen, 8.5 a game, and 4 assists. A 5'2" junior, not big in size, but she does a lot with the basketball for this team. Abby Good, almost 8 points a game and nearly 7 rebounds a contest for the 5'9" junior. Kayla Watson, 5+ a game, a 5'7" senior. Haley Hauer, a 5.4 a game, a 5'4" senior. Not a lot of size, but they share the basketball really well, as we mentioned earlier. Lady Tigers start with Haley Franson, the Hailstorm, a 5'6" senior, 2.6 points, 2.5 boards a game. Lexi Libby, a 13-point performance Tuesday, 5 points a game. She's a 5'4" junior. Opening tip-off, Clara Edwards controlling for the Lady Tigers. To Addie Mullen, who averages 11.5, 2 20-plus point games she's backed up. She's a 5'5" senior. Clara Edwards leading scorer and rebounder at nearly 15 a game and over 8 rebounds a contest. Here's Addie Mullen, left corner for 3 in the opening possession, and she buries it again. She started red hot on Tuesday night, 15 in the opening quarter. She was 3 of 4 from beyond the arc in that game, and she hits her opening three-pointer here, and Clay Center goes man-to-man. I mentioned Clara, also Erin Hamill in a starting lineup, almost 9 points a game for Hamill, the 5'6" senior. This shot, rebound. Oh, what a tip out from Edwards. Mullen, left side, no. Rebound. Hamill has it batted out of her hands, and then out of bounds off of Addie Mullen, who was standing outside the inbound line. So full court pressure coming for Clay Center. Clara Edwards had the basketball loose around the midcourt stripe, tapped it right on the money to Mullen, but there was a huge crowd she had to go through. Clay Center again, full court pressure. Down the floor it comes. Reddick has it right wing toward the free throw line. Bounce pass down to the low block. Shot on the way strong. Rebound weak side. Aaron Hamill, great box out. And a foul is going to be called in low against Kayla Watson. 5'6" senior trying to go up and tip at it. And Clay Center was there with great position by Hot Hand Hamill inside on the weak side of the board. So Clay Center has it back. They lead 3-zip on an Addie Mullen three-pointer. Addie brings it across the midcourt drive, looks at a 2-3 zone defense. Council Grove known for man-to-man. Here's a lob inside the lane. They've got Edwards, has it stripped away down low, and it's taken away by Council Grove. Up the floor come the Braves. Right side wing and deep. Haley Howard thought about a three now. Pass inside the paint. Hamill stripped it for a moment. Now we've got a traveling violation forced by Hamill, Franson, and Leiby all in on the play that time. Aaron Hamill really got it started with the poke away, and then it was Council Grove trying to find their steps and never did. 6:35 to go opening quarter. Clay Center a 3-0 lead. Mullen walks down, looks again. I was saying earlier, they're a man-to-man team. Here's Leiby in the corner for three. It's strong. Weak side board. Great boxed out Aaron Hamill to Mullen, and she walks with the basketball after a ball fake up high. Council Grove plays man-to-man almost primarily, but you heard Coach Edwards say last year they went zone. They went zone against Wamego earlier this year as well and confused them. They've gone zone against Clay Center. The Lady Tigers lead at 3-0. Council Grove with possession. Out deep it comes to Howard. Right side wing and deep. Three-point attempt on its way. May have been blocked out there by Franson. The loose ball ends up in the hands of Council Grove. Baseline left. Out deep it comes now to Allen. Allen with it. And now to the right wing and back out to the top of the key for Allen once again. Cheyenne Allen kind of does everything for this team. Leading scorer. She handles the ball a lot, can force the three. They want to force her to drive and try to dish. There's a missed shot inside. Rebound pulled away and now tied up. Council Grove and Clay Center on the floor, and they get Clay Center for a reach-in foul. They want to make sure that Council Grove never gets comfortable tonight. They have a great scouting. Coach Edwards does a great job putting together a scouting report. He shared it with me tonight, so it's going to be fun to see the Lady Tigers defensively go after this team. Entry pass goes way out deep near the half-court stripe to Lauren Reddick. Now the dribble drive right side by Cheyenne Allen. Again, she handles it a lot, does a lot for this team. Drop step in the paint, shot up off the glass by Good, no good, and a rebound to Edwards. Up the floor is Mullen. Cross paint, Hamill, catch and shoot. Nearly got it to fall. She will draw the foul and step to the free throw stripe. Coach Edwards talked about this in pregame, the fact that it's not easy to get a rebound and get up the floor. But when you have 5 players on the court, and I don't care who rotates in, they can rip it down and bring it out of the pack with the dribble, see the floor down the court with the pass. They do it so well, Clay Center. And that was another case where they got it down the floor. Edwards found Mullen and then Addie with a dime across the paint through traffic to Hamill, who got the first free throw to go, and she buries both. She is shooting 76% from the line this season. Clay Center leaves it 5-0. Maddie Craig just checking in during the dead ball situation after the made free throw. Lexi Leiby will come out, and Clay Center putting on the full court press with a 5-0 advantage. 5:29 to go opening quarter. Council Grove lobs it in, nearly taken away by Franson. Now up the floor it comes on the right side to Lauren Reddick. Stops on the wing. Craig near steal. Now outside to Allen. Spins her way toward the paint. Cut off by Mullen. And now we've got a illegal screen against Council Grove. That'll be on the point guard, Cheyenne Allen. And Clay Center has the basketball back. 5-0. Clay Center with the lead and now back with the basketball. 5:15 to go in the opening quarter. Clay Center, their man-to-man defense, you will see them switch every time. They size up so well against Council Grove. Here's a lob in low by Mullen to Edwards. Caught in a crowd. She somehow comes out of there with it, then fires it back out deep to Mullen. Now left wing to Hamill. High post, Edwards. Skips it right wing. Franson for the three ball. Just strong. Rebound inside. Battled for and pulled away by Good of Council Grove. 4:45 to go opening quarter. It's Clay Center with a 5-0 lead. Council Grove the basketball. The drive by Allen. Tip away by Franson. Now on the baseline, it is going to be Haley up with it. Franson will bring it herself across the timeline. Bumped as she crosses. Now stops and will set the offense. In the corner it comes. Mullen hit her first three. This one just short from the baseline and rims strong to Cheyenne Allen of Council Grove. Nearing the midway point of this opening quarter, Clay Center with a shutout thus far, 5-0 lead. In the corner, Abby Good in trouble. Now she gets rid of it to Allen. Across it comes to Abby Good. Out deep left, well beyond the arc. Council Grove now goes baseline. Allen has a chance to set for three, and she buries it. She's dangerous if she has room and time to set, and that time she did, and it makes it a 5-3 ball game. Clay Center leads it by a bucket. Mullen will bring it across, right and deep to Craig. Maddie, high post, Edwards. Skips it left wing. Mullen against that zone defense, back outside to Franson. Now right on the wing and deep, Maddie Craig. Short corner right is Edwards. Back outside, Mullen. Takes three, steps to the paint. Kick to Maddie Craig. Three ball on its way is perfect. The sophomore buries it on the right wing and places it back out to a 5-point lead at 8-3. 2 triples, 2 free throws for Clay Center's 8 points thus far. The 1 3-pointer knocked in by Council Grove. Pass in the paint. A foul call on Clara Edwards coming across to shut off the box, and it got in the hands of the post, and she bumped on the play and called for her first foul. It will be the team's first as well. 8-3, Clay Center leads it by 5. It will be Council Grove's basketball. Lady Tigers have Lexi Livey back in there. Edwards, Livey, Craig, Franson, Mullen on the court. Inbounding from the left of the glass will be Allen. Outside it comes to Hannah Conan, who just came in. Dribble drive now by J.D. Miller. In the lane, bucket good by Abby Good, and a chance at a 3-point play. So they found some space inside that man-to-man defense against Clay Center, and a chance at a hoop and harm now for Council Grove. Lady Tigers lead at 8-5. And correction, that was the second foul on Edwards. So Clara Edwards has picked up foul number 2 here early with 3:18 to go in the opening quarter. The free throw stripe, good, trying to convert a 3-point play, unable to. Great rebound by Aaron Hamill back in there. Up the floor it comes to Addie Mullen. Cross court, Maddie Craig takes it up, misses, gets it right back, kicks it out to Franson. Right wing is Mullen. Addie ball fakes it, now between the legs, now backs it out with a dribble to set the offense against a 2-3 zone. 3 minutes to work, opening quarter. Clay Center leads 8-5 with the basketball. Mullen, left wing, out top, Livey fakes it right, back to Mullen. Wants the 3 ball. She is 2 for 3 in the ball game. Her second triple, and Clay Center has their biggest lead at 6, 11-5. Right side wing deep. J.D. Miller, and she travels unforced. Clay Center gets the basketball back. 2 of 3 from beyond the arc for Mullen. I said to Coach Edwards in pregame, she was 3 of 4 on Tuesday and went for 23 points. If she can hit that type of consistency beyond the arc, nobody can guard the Tasmanian Devil. High post is Franson. Left wing, Mullen again for 3. Just rimming off strong. The rebound weak side comes away to Conan. 2.5 to go, first quarter. Clay Center leads 11-5. Right side wing, ball fake and drive by Miller. Kick left, wing to Conan. 3 ball up and rimming off. Almost fell in there. Rebound to Good. Back up and missing. Rebound boxed out is Haley Franson. Great job inside. Clay Center back on the move. Hesitation move, Mullen. Falls to the ground, loses it, but right to Maddie Craig. Here's Hamill with a great look. Right wing for 3. It rims short. And the rebound away to Council Grove. 2 minutes to go, opening quarter. Clay Center up 11-5. Near steal by Maddie Craig. Cheyenne Allen right side toward the baseline. Cut off by Franson, and she'll be called for the blocking foul. So to the baseline it goes. Allen to inbound. Correction, they'll have Miller inbound it. Cheyenne Allen gets her first breather with 1:54 to go in this opening quarter. 11-5, Clay Center by 6. Lob out deep. It comes to Liz Armstrong just checking in. She's a freshman. Lob inside the lane. They will go 9 or 10 deep. Will Council Grove, and they get a bucket down inside by Keely Honus. And Coach Jeff Edwards wants a timeout. 1:43 to go, opening quarter, 11-7. Clay Center by 4. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
If you're looking for a solution for living a better life at home with the aid of durable medical equipment, you've come to the right place. Patterson Health Mart has a wide selection of durable equipment such as nebulizers, CPAP machines, wheelchairs, diabetic supplies, and so much more. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy has the best durable medical supplies from the most respected companies. Come in and find the equipment that will make your stay at home comfortable at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack in Clay Center.
1:43 left to work, opening quarter. Clay Center leads by 4 here. They got out to a 5-0 start. They've led by as many as 6 Right now, Council Grove has it within 4 at 11-7. Clay Center does have the basketball. They'll look at a 2-3 zone again. Mullen, right wing and deep to Leiby. Clara Edwards on the sideline with 2 fouls. Here's Franson. Skip pass right. Leiby. A look at a 3 ball on its way and just strong. Rebound. Hamill inside. Had position, but able to go up over the top was Honus, who brings down the rebound defensively for Council Grove. 1:20 to work. We're in the opening quarter. Lob toward the lane, and now out of bounds off of Council Grove. Clay Center gets it back. Aaron Hamill will inbound it to Addie Mullen. Down the court is Maddie Craig and Haley Franson and Lexi Leiby in this opening period. Now we've got some blood they're going to have to clean up. Skin knee by Addie Mullen. That's a constant floor burn she deals with from the way she plays this game. Reagan Henry will come in for Mullen. They'll get that knee cleaned up. Henry across the timeline. The sophomore goes left to fellow sophomore Maddie Craig. Back to Henry. Now to Craig. Skip pass right. Leiby. Looks low. Back out deep Henry. Reagan back to Lexi. High post is Hamill. Lobs it low for Franson. Step out to Craig. Now top of the key. Reagan Henry's got a great look at a 3. It's off the mark left. And out of bounds to Council Grove. That's a look they want Reagan Henry to take. That time it just seemed to come off the hand a little funky and out of bounds off that left side. Down the court with it is J.D. Miller. She won't shoot a lot, 5-1 in a scene. Oh, there's a steal by Maddie Craig. Up the floor, Franson. Further down the court and overthrowing Aaron Hamill will be the pass from Franson. Clay Center trying to get out and run. 39 to work in the opening period. Council Grove has the basketball. Lady Tigers lead it by 4. Miller across the timeline. Right wing to the baseline. It goes to Armstrong. Now in the post, knock away by Leiby. Picked back up by Abby Good. And a triple team runs right through Aaron Hamill. And a foul called against Council Grove's Abby Good inside. The post turn, tried to get out of a double team. And a junior picks up her first foul. 25 to work first period. Clay Center leading here 11-7. Reagan Henry will come out, as will Aaron Hamill. Addie Mullen, Clara Edwards back in. Mullen, they've got the tape around that left knee now because of the floor burn that drew blood. 11-7, Clay Center with the basketball and a 4-point lead. 19 to work in this first. Mullen with 15. They'll go for a final shot. Miller nearly took it away, and now it's out of bounds off of Council Grove. Mullen looking to the sideline, and Miller jumped at her and tipped it, but tipped it out of bounds. 10.9 to work, opening quarter. Clay Center by 4. Lexi Leiby into Edwards, off to Mullen, toward the lane, kick out, Maddie Craig, top of the key. Edwards wants the 3 ball, and it's just strong. Rebound inside with 4, pulled away by Council Grove. They will not get a shot away before the quarter break. First quarter in the books. Lady Tigers have an 11-7 lead here in the Den when we come back.
Truck drivers are the lifeblood of America. From bringing the crops from the field to the market, to the groceries and raw materials, you can see semi-trucks moving America one load at a time. TSI Kansas is your local trucking company that's doing their part to keep America moving forward. If you're a driver looking for great pay and benefits, then you need to call 785-632-5183.
Many seed companies claim to offer the latest genetics, but how many have tested those genetics in soils just like yours? The Oldie Seed Know to Grow research program has fully tested the latest seed genetics in soils that are right in your neighborhood. The Oldie Seed Know to Grow program can recommend the best performing hybrids from technologies like Enlist, Extend, and Liberty Link that will optimize the yield and profit of every acre on your farm. Contact Oldie Seed today.
After the opening quarter, the Clay Center Lady Tigers have an 11-7 lead. It'll be Council Grove's basketball to begin the second period. All the scoring for Clay Center primarily from beyond the arc. 2 threes from Addie Mullen, a 3 from Maddie Craig, and then 2 free throws for Aaron Hamill. Council Grove right side nearly taken away by Addie Mullen. Long three-pointer left side by Council Grove, no good. Their points coming from the 3 ball and 2 2-point buckets. Defensive rebound, Haley Franson brings it down and will bring it up the court herself. Now hands it off to Addie Mullen to run the point. With it right side, Libby, deep left, around to the corner left to Maddie Craig. Now back to Libby, a great look at a 3-ball. She's been on fire, missing here. Stick back bucket, though, by Mad Dog Craig, who has 5. And the Lady Tigers have a 13-7 lead. Back the other way it comes. Outside, Cheyenne Allen spins her way in the paint. Good drop down in low against Edwards, who has 2 fouls. Now Clara Edwards brings away the defensive board. Up the court it comes to Maddie Craig. On down the floor and taken away on her pass to Mullen. It is picked off by Hannah Conan. Back down it comes for Council Grove. Outside is Allen. Around right to the post. Good looking low. Shot is up over Edwards and good. Kayla Watson has her first bucket. Clay Center's lead is 13-9. 6:35 to go. We're in the first half. Second quarter action. Clay Center with the basketball. Mullen to Libby to the corner of Craig. Back to Lexi, and around left it comes to Mullen. High post is Edwards. Back outside, Libby. Looking low. Skip pass left against the zone to Mullen. Corner left, Franson to the low post, I should say. Clara Edwards now. And back out deep for Mullen. Now to Libby. Back left is Mullen. Takes the 3. Dribble drive to the corner for Franson. Libby's got to look at 3 right wing in rhythm, but short. Rebound weak side. Franson had it. Bump to the floor. No foul is called. And the basketball back to Council Grove. Those are great looks for Lexi Libby. And she is going to knock them down soon, but the first couple of tries have been off the mark. Not by much. Now, defensive foul against Clay Center on the opposite end. Council Grove with the basketball. 5:49 to go, second quarter. Jaden Crimmins, Aaron Hamill in for Clay Center. Libby and Craig will come out. Cheyenne Allen for Council Grove will inbound from the baseline. And now they switch places. Lauren Reddick will be the inbounder. Looks to the corner, now in low. Now still looking. Finally gets it to Allen in the corner. Drives into a double team below the bucket. Kick out left side. Reddick for 2. No. Rebound tipped around inside. Chased down by Abby Good of Council Grove. Now the ball is loose and Mullen has it. Off to the races, Clay Center. Mullen, left side. Stops, crosses over a couple of times. Gets below the bucket. Bumps to the ground. Still got the pass to Jaden Crimmins as she was being bumped out of bounds, but the foul was called. It's the 5th team foul now on both sides. 5.5 to go, first half. Clay Center leading 13-9 with the basketball. Mullen to the corner. Franson, a good look at a 3-ball. Rims in there. The hailstorm had to take an extra bounce. That is a 4th 3-pointer for Clay Center in this opening half, and they lead now by 7, 16-9. Allen down the court against Mullen. Never an easy task. High post, it comes to Haley Hauer. Now handed back outside to Allen. Around right it goes to Reddick. Clay Center man-to-man. Reddick trying to dribble drive, cut off by Franson. Tip pass by Haley. Now on the ground, Franson ties it up, now pulls it away. Now it is a jump ball. And it will be Clay Center's basketball. That was all the hailstorm that time. Franson got the tip away, then it nearly got picked up, and she dove in and had it for a moment before it was tied up with Council Grove, and Clay Center has the basketball. Just under 5 to go, second quarter. Addie Mullen with it in the front court. Right sideline, Cranston. Haley back to Addie, and baseline left is Edwards. Remember, Clara playing with 2 fouls. Yet to score in this game, but Clay Center leads by 7. Here's Mullen. Ball fake, starts to drive, now lobs it low toward Aaron Hamlin, just too tall. Good angle, but a defender kind of jumped at the last second in the passing lane, it appeared. And Addie had to adjust the flight of the pass, and it went long and out of bounds. 4:34 to go. We're in the second quarter. Mullen really harassing Allen. Now she gets toward the baseline to the block. Wild shot, no good. Hamilton aboard. Outlet pass, Mullen, left side, and it's taken away by Reddick. Down the court it comes to Allen. Trying to spin her way in the lane. Guarded, tough jumper over Franson, who had great defense. And Allen still drops it in. Clay Center's lead is 5, 16-11. Midway point, second quarter, 4:05 to go. Addie Mullen brings it through the timeline. Right to Franson. Back left it comes to Mullen. Just under 4 left in this opening half. Franson right side wing. Baseline right, Hamill looking low. Edwards draws a double team every time. Here's Mullen out deep. Allen on her. Crosses over. Now a guy tries to fire it baseline left to Hamill, and it's taken away. The weak side defender, Kayla Watson. Up the floor he comes, left wing, and deep to Hauer. Clay Center leads by 5, 3:30 to go, first quarter. There's a drive inside by Reddick. No, rebound good. Shot back up and in by Abby Good, who has 4 points. And Clay Center's lead is down to 3, 16-13. Addie Mullen brings it across the midcourt line. Right side deep, Franson. To Mullen. Left corner is Edwards. To the baseline, trying to go to the post. That's out of bounds off of Council Grove. Clay Center will get an inbound from their own baseline. Marcy Hamill checking in for the Lady Tigers. So Hamill will join Edwards, Crimmins, Franson, and Aaron Hamill. Addie Mullen comes out from the baseline. Franson lobs it out right wing deep. Marcy to the high post is Crimmins. Jaden back out to Marcy. Now up top to Franson. Through her hands, she will run it down before the timeline. 2:57 to go, second quarter. Clay Center leading 16-13. Pesky Council Grove team just hanging around here. Hamill has it left wing. Looking low post. Instead goes top of the key to Edwards. Right side wing is Marcy Hamill. Back out deep to Franson. They double team when Edwards goes low. They really spread it out wide and high on that zone defense otherwise. Here's Franson up top. Takes the three to the wing left. Hamill inside it goes to Edwards. Finds her way to the paint. Into the bucket for 2. Great feed from Aaron Hamill. Was bobbling the basketball but still found a way to get it cleanly to Edwards, who went through 2 defenders, sliding inside for her first bucket, and Clay Center leads 18-13. Out top, behind the back, Allen. Ball fakes the shot. Marcy Hamill, good defense. Now Edwards the poke away, but it goes right to Lauren Reddick of Council Grove. Out deep it comes for Hauer. The Braves with the basketball. Again, Clay Center switching on every pick that Council Grove throws at them. Tip pass by Hamill. Jaden Crimmins dives on the floor to keep it alive, and now Hamill dives in there as well. Marcy ties it up. It will be Council Grove's basketball. Lexi Libby, Addie Mullen back in. The Lady Tigers will see the Braves with the basketball on the baseline, and now we have a timeout on the floor. 18-13 ball game. Lady Tigers by 5. It will be Council Grove on the baseline when we come back.
When Precision Ag equipment isn't working right, Central Valley Ag customers call their Precision Ag Helpline.
Growers that have their Precision Planting, Ag Leader, Yield 360 technology through us get support when every minute matters.
CVA Precision Ag Manager Keith Byerly says using AgriSync, they see what you see.
Via their camera on the back of their phone.
Talk to your CVA field sales agronomist about the Precision Ag Helpline. You and Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
A return to the Den. The Clay Center Lady Tigers lead at 18-13 against Council Grove. It came in 9 wins, 6 losses. The Lady Tigers 12 wins, 2 losses. Trying to hit number 13 on a Friday night. Left side of the glass is inbounding at Council Grove. Man-to-man by Clay Center. Outside, Allen for 3. A chance to set and shoot, and when she does, she is deadly. She has 8 now, and it's a 2-point ball game at 18-16. Addie Mullen up the floor. Right side and deep is Franson. Haley looking inside, skips it deep left to Mullen. Ball fake. Now crosses over against Allen, gets to the lane. Ball is blocked out of bounds by Abby Good. Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. Addie will inbound it right of the window against the Council Grove Brave defense. Maddie Craig back in. Franson will get a breather. 90 seconds left. First half, Clay Center leads it by 2 here, 18-16. In the corner is Mullen, looking low for Hamill, not there. Back out deep, and the ball bounced past Libby and then into the backcourt and out of bounds. Clay Center turns it over. So as clean as they were on Tuesday against Chapman, scoring 72, it has been sloppy tonight for the Lady Tigers. Just some unforced errors, some missed shots that you normally see them make, and it's given Council Grove a chance to hang around here. Now we've got a foul inside against the Braves going over the top. Neither team in the bonus yet. 1:20 left in the first half. Clay Center does get the possession back as it was Honus going over the top of the box out by Clay Center. Addie Mullen walks it up. 3-2 zone really extended now in the three-quarter court. against the Lady Tigers. Mullen, high post to Clara Edwards. Right side wing and deep is Libby. To the corner is Craig. Maddie back outside to Lexi and around left to Addie Mullen. 1 minute left in the first half. Clay Center leads by 2 over Council Grove. Right corner is Craig. High post, Aaron Hamill. Good ball fake, step through, shot up. She's fouled. Hot hand Hamill will be at the stripe where she is 2 for 2 at the line. And get this will be just the third and fourth free throw shot by Clay Center. But Council Grove's only shot 1 free throw in this first half. 52 seconds to work in the second quarter. Hamill at the stripe, buries it. She has 3 now. Clay Center leads by 3 at 19-16. By the way, coming up at halftime, we get a chance to hear from the Clay Center Tiger Band. We went inside Tiger Band with the Locker Room Show this week. You can catch that on our KCLY YouTube channel, that live video with band director Daniela Thrasher. We had 5 students join us as well. A lot of fun to talk band with the Tiger Band, who's back here and ready to rock again tonight. Hamill makes both free throws. Clay Center leads it by 4. Down to 42 seconds left in the first half. Council Grove running offense. Corner left, Allen for her third 3, and she buries it. And she now has 11 in this first half. 20-19. 29 seconds left. Clay Center by 1 with the basketball. Allen, they said they can't let her set her feet. They can't let her get comfortable. Well, she's gotten real comfortable thus far in this first half. She has 11 now. Clay Center by 1. They're going to hold for a final shot. Libby on the right sideline holds. Now back to Addie Mullen. Now to Lexi. Back to Addie with 8. Now with 7 off a screen from Hamill. And we've had an illegal screen called on Aaron Hamill, who looks in disbelief to her bench. And so it will go back to Council Grove with the Lady Tigers leading by 1. Braves basketball. The foul on Hamill, just her first. Down the court, Council Grove. Miller to the lane, taken away by Maddie Craig, and now tied up with .2 left. This is unfortunate for Clay Center because as a jump ball, they'll get the ball length of the floor to go with .2 to go, and that means Council Grove will get possession to begin the second half. Branson with .2 left steps inbounds. Coach Jeff Edwards said, step in. I don't want to roll the ball down the court. He will make Council Grove pass inside. Now, Coach Jeff Edwards thinks he's been able to make this his possession for the second half. He's going to talk it over with the head official here. He is saying if it's a jump ball, the arrow turns to Council Grove or to Clay Center, but if you make a violation, no change of possession, that will mean Clay Center will have the basketball to begin the second half. So smart move by Coach Jeff Edwards. And now the officials are talking with the scorer's table to make sure they have it correct. You can see the crowd perplexed, looking around like, what is he doing? Because he told Haley Franson just to walk onto the court with the basketball on the inbound. And in doing so, there was never a change of possession. And so Clay Center will get the basketball to begin the second half. That's knowing your rule book. Stay with us. We're going to take a 30-second timeout, then come back. We're going to hear from Tiger Band at halftime when we return.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Joined by 5 of the members of the Tiger Band. We'll be joined by the band director here soon as well. I'll introduce from my left to right. We have Cooper Kaufman, we have Ella Girton, we have Colton Varner, Addie Wishman, and Veronica Allen. And we have one senior, so as the senior leader, you get to answer the first question, okay, and break the ice for everybody. Veronica, I guess talk first off about being a part of Tiger Band and kind of how it got started for you and your interest, I guess, in getting into music.
I've been interested in music since I was in 5th grade, and I have been in band since then, and I've switched instruments multiple times.
and taken a leadership role this year. Talk about that.
I'm the drum major. It wasn't something I wanted to do really, but she asked me to, and so I said, yeah, sure, yes.
And now that you've jumped in and followed Mrs. Thrasher's lead, what do you think about it?
It's pretty fun. It's not too bad. I thought it would be weird because I'm pretty quiet, but other than that.
Good deal. Great. So we'll go from a senior to a freshman. Addie, have you been interested in band for quite some time like Veronica was?
Yes, I love music, and I kind of started off playing the piano, and then I was like, hey, I'll try band. And so I started in 5th grade, and I've just stayed on the clarinet, and then I played a little bit of bass clarinet. It was fun. Awesome.
Colton, I know that you're the assistant, right, to Veronica?
Yeah, I'm assistant drum major. It's been a pretty good time.
What got you started into music?
Well, I just, from a young age, I always liked tapping my foot in church during sermon or something. And then, I just figured out, hey, I can play an instrument. So I started playing an instrument.
Outstanding. Now, I know a little bit of the history because of the family for Ella, but I guess for the viewers, when was your interest in music started?
I started piano like Addie at 1st grade, and like my family, we are very musical. And so I was kind of pushed into it, but I was glad I got pushed into it. I started with flute, and I've been doing that for a while, and I just recently started with piccolo.
Very good. And Cooper, same type of story for you? We have a sophomore we just had, and now our junior being represented.
Well, I am the only junior in the band at the moment. So I got in band just probably because of my mom. She's a dance teacher, and I thought it'd just be cool to be able to make music so that she can teach to that. I also just kind of wanted to start something in my family because, we don't have very many musical people. But now since I've joined band, my brothers have started taking up instruments. So Miller is playing trumpet, Andy's playing oboe, and Spencer's playing trumpet as well. So I think I've started something pretty nice, and I'm willing to go with it.
It's awesome. Trendsetter, we can call him. We'll start back over here. Tell the viewers what instruments, I was going to say instrument, most of you probably play multiple instruments. Instruments you play, and then an instrument you don't play but wish you did.
I play trumpet, and I wish I learned clarinet sooner, but I've also done some French horn.
And I played flute and a little bit of piccolo, and I kind of wish I would have learned trumpet.
Very cool.
I play French horn for concert band, mellophone for marching band, and I also play a little bit of trumpet. I really wish I learned how to play the drums.
Very good.
I play the clarinet, and I wish I played violin.
I played tuba. I've played euphonium and trombone, and I wish I played saxophone.
Saxophone, always that cool instrument for those that can play. I can't play anything, so everything's cool to me what you guys do. Give me something that, I know Stardusters is around the corner and probably already in the works, I guess, for you. Tell us about it being your final Stardusters. Is that sunk in yet?
It hasn't really sunk in. It's going to be a sad one because it's my last one, but it's going to be fun.
How about your first one?
Well, it's actually not my first one. So in 8th grade, Mrs. Thrasher needed another clarinetist, so I stepped in, but I think it'll be fun having more time to be with the music because last time it was kind of rushed, and this time I'll feel more prepared.
Maybe not an outsider as an 8th grader coming in too, right? Are you excited about it?
Oh, yeah. I love the music that we're going to end up playing. I helped organize some of it, and I feel pretty confident we're going to do pretty good.
Can we divulge anything about the theme, or is that where everybody's looking at Mrs. Thrasher? Do we keep that a secret? It's okay, she says.
Yeah, the theme is movies, so different music from movies, and this year we did a lot about student-based, so all the students helped pick and vote on what music we were going to play.
Cool. Cooper, I'll put you on the spot. When's the date? Give some details. Do you know that off the top of your head?
Sometime in May.
March, sorry. Sometime in March?
Yes, March.
You got some real... The 8th of March.
That's a great date. I'm going to bail you out. That's my birthday, so you can celebrate. Make sure you play a movie song.
Paid for it, so.
Cool people in March, right? Okay, here's a little thing we call Tiger Talk. I'm going to let Veronica finish since she's the senior this year, so you get a chance to hear the questions, okay, and prepare yourself. Your favorite kind of music, other, of course, than the Tiger Band.
My favorite kind of music.
If you were to put in your iPod, what music would you put in your iPod?
Probably some classic rock.
Well played.
Probably like pop.
New pop.
Yeah.
Colton.
Definitely the classic country.
I'd probably do country too. Classic rock.
Okay, so now I'm going to go back around and give me the artist, not just a genre, but who would you pick from classic rock?
Leonard Skinner.
Right on.
John Party, probably.
Okay, very good.
Probably either Waylon Jennings or Johnny Cash.
Love it.
Or like Adele.
Voice?
Queen all the way.
Rock and roll, Cooper. Okay. Let's start over here again with Cooper. Wind chill advisory is the big story, of course, today. Who is the most chill of all the Tiger Band members?
That's a tough one, because we're all not chill. We're all crazy and nerdy, so we're all about this stuff. I'd probably say Mrs. Thrasher.
Nice answer. Well done.
I'd have to say I agree with Cooper, because I can't think of anyone in our band that does not have something to say at every moment.
We're respecting Mrs. Thrasher's job and career more and more with these answers.
I'd say our president, Jonathan Kittredge, because he's always laid back. He's one of 2 trombones, so he's always, just playing his instrument, doing whatever.
Very good.
I mean, if it's not Mrs. Thrasher, it'd probably be someone who's a little quiet. So maybe Reese Gear.
I have to go with Colton on this one because Jonathan is pretty laid back.
Very good. Okay, final question. Your favorite story from this year, be it practice, a road trip, a performance, something that really stands out to you?
I don't really have one, but I have one from last year. Can I say that? All right. So when we were at, I think it was competition last year, we were playing hacky sack while we were waiting, and somehow Keith ripped his pants while we were playing. That was probably the highlight of my year. It was great.
How could that not be a highlight, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Probably at another competition. We were all kind of walking around, and we may or may not have gotten a little lost. And my friend Jay, she may have tripped. She's a little big on falling.
Back again at the Den. We appreciate, again, Tiger Band joining us for the Locker Room Show. You can catch all of that interview along with the interview with Daniela Thrasher at our KCLY YouTube channel. Clay Center opening possession, a turnover, and this has been a problem for them, the skip pass and even in transition. And here in the half court, that weak side defender really getting out of defend. Now, Clara Edwards with the takeaway. On the other end, hesitation move, slides in the lane. Bucket good and a chance at a three-point play for the sophomore, Clara Edwards. Clay Center turned the basketball over. Edwards came right back down the court, got the steal, took it one-on-one the other direction, got some contact off the hesitation, and was able to drop it in and a chance at hoop and harm. Just underway in this third quarter. The foul is going to go against Abby Good. It's her second. Edwards at the stripe. And she buries the free throw, shooting at 77% from the stripe this season. She was 4-4 on Tuesday and has 5 points now. 23-19, Clay Center with the lead. Maddie Craig in defending on Allen. Toward the right side. Now to the baseline. Back out top. Near steal by Craig. Now it is taken away by Maddie. She'll rip it away up the court. It comes to Mullen. And a traveling violation called against Mullen that came in really, really late. Not Mullen, but on Maddie Craig. She had gone to the floor and scooped it off to Addie Mullen and then got up to go down the floor, and then the whistle came in Mullen was almost down the court when the whistle came in. Here is Council Grove with the basketball. Clay Center leading by 4, just underway in the third quarter. Lyby out defending on the wing now. It comes outside to Allen. Back on the wing it goes to Hauer. Hauer, ball fakes inside. Now dribble drives. Gets to the paint, double teamed, back out deep. Allen hit 3 threes in the first half. She has hit her 4th of the game. And Coach Edwards saying they have to switch. They cannot go overplay and double team, and Allen burned him that time. She has 4 threes now. Here's Edwards inside. A lot of contact, no foul. Gets the basketball. Well, now for a moment did. Now it's tied up, and a jump ball arrow going to Council Grove. Remember, Clay Center, the smart play by Coach Edwards going into halftime. There had been a jump ball call with 0.2 seconds left, and Clay Center, the length of the floor to go, took it out of bounds, and he told Haley France to just step into the court. That turnover meant there was no change of possession, and Clay Center ended up starting the game, the second half, I should say, with the basketball. Now, good pressure by Clay Center up the floor. Mullen near steal, diving on the court, able to knock it out of bounds, but it does stay with Council Grove. 23-22, Lady Tiger lead stays at 1. Pressure again by the Lady Tigers. Up the court it comes right side to Lauren Reddick. Now toward the lane, taken away by Maddie Craig. To Addie Mullen, left side against Allen. Poke away, and a foul called against Allen will be her second foul. Maddie Craig the defense, Addie Mullen the race to the other end, and Allen had to foul her to keep her away from a wide-open lay-in. Her second foul. Clay Center has it, leading by 1 here. 6:26 to go, third quarter. From the right of the window, Mullen lobs it into Edwards. Outside to Franson. Corner left. Mullen, good look at a 3-ball. She's hit 2, misses here. The rebound, though, off of Council Grove and out of bounds. So Clay Center does keep it on the baseline. Mullen will inbound. Hamill, Craig, Edwards, Franson on the court. Slap the play in motion, lob it out deep for Franson. Fake on the 3. Steps toward the right wing with the dribble. Tripped up for a moment, now skips it back left and deep to Mullen. Ball fake and drive to the baseline, going strong, and an offensive foul is called in low against Addie Mullen on the dribble drive. So Clay Center turns it back over on the charge call. Full court pressure coming. The foul on Addie is her first, I believe. 6:10 to go, third quarter. Clay Center by 1 here. It is the first on Mullen and the first on the team in the second half. 23-22. Tip away by Franson to Mullen, to Maddie Craig. Can't get the roll on the lay-in, and the rebound comes around to Council Grove. Well, great fast break after the Franson steal, and Maddie Craig had a defender jump at her. She had to fall away a bit on that lay-in, and it just left it short. Council Grove with the basketball. Left and deep is Allen. Outside, Abby Good. Great defense by Aaron Hamill, then diving on the floor to come up with it. A jump ball arrow going to Clay Center. Hot hand Hamill, hustle Hamill on that play, getting on the floor to come up with the basketball and the tie-up. 5:45 left third quarter. Lauren Reddick back in for Council Grove. Lady Tigers have Franson, Craig, Aaron Hamill, Mullen, and Edwards on the court. Addie brings it across. Waves Maddie Craig through the lane. She goes left base. Oh, wide open inside. Edwards for 2. She now has 7, 5 in this quarter, and Clay Center leads it by 3, 25-22. That play from the half court, and Clay Center executes perfectly. Dribble drive right side. Pull-up jumper from 10 is no good by Reddick. Foul on the weak side board is going to go against. So they get Clay Center on the foul. So they get Haley Franson for a bump. It's her second foul. And now a timeout taken by Council Grove. 5:19 to go, third quarter. Clay Center leading by 3. Here in the Den, you're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
25-22 ball game. Clay Center Lady Tigers do lead it by a triple, but it has been a fight tonight. 5:19 to go, third quarter. Council Grove will inbound from their own baseline. They lob it out deep, tipped by Edwards. Picked up by Good into the backcourt. That'll be over and back. Clay Center gets it. Clara Edwards forcing the turnover. The sophomore got the first steal for Clay Center to begin this second half. That ended up in a 3-point play on the other end. with a bang and bucket play. Now another steal in the half court. In essence, she forced the turnover. Right wing deep is Franson. Looking inside, back out deep to Mullen. Around left is Aaron Hamill. Hand off to Mullen, and it's interrupted by Cheyenne Allen. Ends up going off the leg of Addie Mullen and out of bounds to Council Grove. 5:01 to work, third period. Clay Center leading 25-22. Full court pressure by the Lady Tigers. Up the right sideline, Franson's going to be called for a blocking foul, forcing the ball handler, Lauren Reddick, out of bounds. That'll be her third now. So Franson with 3 fouls, and Lexi Leiby right back in the game. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Clay Center leading 25-22. Lexi Leiby back in. Lady Tigers in a man-to-man. From the sideline, brought in bounds to the backcourt to Allen. Working against Maddie Craig. Left wing deep is Haley Hauer. Now they switch off. Allen guarded by Leiby. Out deep on the right ring is Reddick. Mullen on her to the free throw line. Drive inside the lane. Scoop shot up and good by Hauer. And they've allowed Council Grove, Clay Center that is, to get into the lane far more times than they plan to, mostly with the dribble drive, but a lot of times just getting an angle and a pass down and low. Now Clay Center gets it inside the lane, and there's Edwards with a scoop shot with the left hand, and she has 9. Timeout on the court. You're listening to Clay Center Lady Tiger basketball. They lead by 3.
The Citizens National Bank has a long history of supporting the students of our community, on the mat, on the court, and in the classroom. We are strongly committed to our youth now and in the future. Our support doesn't stop there even when the season is over or when the school year ends. We believe in the value of higher education that is building our future leaders of our country. The CNB offers the student checking. This account will help transition students from being high schoolers to attending any college or other career-driven path. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
It's time for your UBT Top 5. Saving money can be hard without a plan, the right tools, and accountability. Here are the top 5 things you can do to begin saving in 2019. Start small, set specific savings goals, create a savings plan of action, set boundaries so you don't stray from your plan, and utilize banking tools such as scheduling automatic transfers. Then watch your savings grow. Visit ubankonline.com for more information or talk to a UBT representative to start a plan today. Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
27-24 ball game. Lady Tigers by 3. Full court pressure. Mullen near steal. Reddick has it up the right sideline. Now to the paint. Tip away, though, by Leiby on catch-up defense from behind. Edwards may have got a deflection on that as well. 27-24. Clay Center leads it by a triple. It is Council Grove's basketball on the baseline. Here's Allen. Pull-up jumper, 15-footer, is fouled and headed to the free throw stripe. Cheyenne Allen, 5'2", a junior. Much quicker than she appears when she's with the basketball as a defender. She's hit 4 3-pointers in the game. She has 14 points and now at the stripe for the first time. Free throw up and missing. Neither team's had a chance to really shoot much from the stripe. This is the second and third attempts for Council Grove in the game. Clay Center has hit 4 out of 5 from the line thus far on the night. 4:14 to go, third quarter, 27-24. Clay Center by 3. Allen, second free throw is short. Rebound tipped around. Edwards has it. Had a double-double on Tuesday against Chapman. 16 points and 10 rebounds. And now the outlet pass up the floor, and Maddie Craig not anticipating, and really no one else around for the Lady Tigers, and so we're going to substitution in. Addie Mullen will come out. Reagan Henry in. Henry, Craig, Leiby, Aaron Hamill, and Clara Edwards on the floor. Lady Tigers up 27-24. In the front court, Cheyenne Allen works it toward the right wing with a dribble. She has 14 points to lead all scorers in this game. Clay Center has been held in check tonight. Miller, dribble drive, cut off. Now the ball nearly taken away, loose in the lane, picked up on the weak side. There's a drive in low, blocking foul called against Aaron Hamill, and 2 more free throws for the Council Grove Braves. This will be Keely Honus who gets the opportunity at the stripe with 3:48 to go in the third. So Honus will be at this line. She's a 5'8" sophomore. First free throw on its way is good. Touched about every part of the iron it could before finally deciding to go in. And it's a 2-point ball game, 27-25. Second free throw up, and this one down as well. 4 points now for Honus. Addie Mullen is back in. Reagan Henry will come off. 27-26. Clay Center leads here by 1. And Council Grove has come in. That zone defense has caused problems. Even though Clay Center's hit 4 3-pointers in the game, it has caused problems not being able to execute where they want to down in the paint. They have more in the third quarter. Here's eye post pass. Aaron Hamill down low. Clara Edwards. And Edwards now with 9 in this quarter alone. What a great feed from Aaron Hamill at the high post down low on the block. And Edwards finishes it off. Clay Center by 3. Here's Miller. Pull-up jumper. This rattles out. Rebound, Edwards. Clara brings it up the right sideline, and she is bumped out of bounds by Hannah Conan. The Clay Center will keep it. 3:12 to work, third quarter. The sophomore, Clara Edwards, going to work here in the third. She has all 9 of Clay Center's points in this third quarter, and they lead 29-26. They led by 1 at halftime. They lead by 3 with 3:12 to go in the third. Mullen looks at a 3-2 zone, really extended around the perimeter, and then the 2 on the blocks really staying in tight. To the post again, Edwards backing in, can't get it off to Craig, outside to Mullen. Now backs it out with a dribble, 2:57 to go in the third quarter. Clay Center leading by 3, 29-26. Aaron Hamill has it out deep, beyond the arc, right side wing to Craig. Maddie looks baseline, Livey, great look at a 3-ball, and it is strong. Weak side board comes away to Council Grove. Down court quickly with it. Pull-up jumper on the move. No, Conan misses. Edwards, another defensive board, then knocked to the ground with 3 defenders on her. Clara Edwards, another rebound. She's likely nearing a double-double again here tonight. Has 11 points now in the game. All 9 of Clay Center's points from the sophomore in this third quarter. Abby Good picks up her 3rd foul and will come to the sideline, the 5'9" junior. Clay Center has it back. 2:30 left, third quarter. Addie Mullen brings it across the midcourt stripe. On the right side, pressured by Miller. Works off a screen, lob in low. Here's Edwards. Kick out. Hamill, a good look at a 3-ball on its way. Right wing, no. Rebound. Edwards again has it stripped for a moment. Now loose. Mullen picks it up in a crowd, crosses over, starts to drive it. Now kicks it left and deep to Livey. Skip pass, long right side. Maddie Craig to the high post. Edwards catches with a bump. Foul called on Council Grove. Will be their 5th team foul. Both have been whistled for 5 now in this third quarter. 2:04 left in the third. And Clay Center has found a way to get Clara Edwards involved, and that post open. She has 9 points now. Off the inbounds, lob out deep to Mullen. Addie now inside again, Edwards, and she is fouled before she can get a shot away on Kayla Watson. This is foul number 6 now on the Braves. The next one puts Clay Center into the bonus. Edwards will inbound from the baseline. Clara lobs it out deep. Mullen off to Hamill. Looked at a 3, does not take it. Mullen, also a ball fake. Now to Hamill at the top. And a ball fake and drive, and she's called for steps. 1:52 left in the third. Clay Center by 3, 29-26. Council Grove's possession on the sideline. Did have an Abilene score. They're playing Marysville tonight. Abilene at halftime up 33-19. Here's Lexi Livey with a steal and then draws the foul. So the junior, Lexi Livey, steps up defensively and makes a play and gets bumped and now has a chance at a 1-and-1. As mentioned, Abilene leading Marysville. That's a halftime score, 33-19. Marysville now 4-2 in league and has been playing well, just coming off that win against Riley County. Livey unable to convert the front end of the 1-and-1. 1:46 to go, third quarter. It's the Lady Tigers by 3 here, 29-26. Right side wing deep, Council Grove. Hand off to Cheyenne Allen and a reach-in foul against the Lady Tigers. That's foul number 6 against Clay Center. And the basketball out of bounds on the sideline to Council Grove. Lexi Livey out, Reagan Henry in. 1:37 to work in the third. Inbounding from the sideline is Honus. Lobs it out deep. Maddie Craig race for the basketball. She's got it. Down the other end, has to stop, gets rid of it, out left and deep to Reagan Henry. Back in the corner for Craig. Maddie turns, back outside Hamill. Top of the key is Mullen. Defensive stand again. Clay Center starting to cause problems now, getting some turnovers. Here's Craig. High post Edwards. Back to Maddie Craig. A 3-ball on its way. Yes! The sophomore Mad Dog Craig now with 8. Knocking down a triple to put Clay Center up by 6. Here's Cheyenne Allen the other direction. Shot up, no. Rebound. Aaron Hamill battles. Has it. Outlet pass. Edwards on up the court. Mullen toward the lane. Shovel shot up off the glass. No. Gets her own rebound, though. And now brings it out deep. Back toward the paint. Here's Craig left side. Takes the 3. And is called for traveling on a ball fake and a stutter step. She took a really big step on the ball fake. I don't know that she drugged the pivot, but it looked maybe more awkward than it actually was. Clay Center, though, leading by 6 now, 32-26, 53 to work, third quarter. Stay with us. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
Do you have a free checking account at your bank now? Does your free checking account pay you? What if your free checking account paid you more interest than your current savings account? Your new account at Union State Bank can do all those things for you. Call us today at 632-3122 to start getting paid to bank. This is Morgan Caniza with Union State Bank, member FDIC.
53 to work in the third. Clay Center now a 6-point lead, 32-26. Full court pressure being brought by the Lady Tigers. Council Grove will inbound from the sideline. Lobbed in deep, backcourt to Armstrong. Guarded by Lexi Lively. Armstrong up the right side, brings it across herself. Little hesitant, now starts to drive, cut off by Hamill. Skip to the baseline left, shot is up and good. Foul is called. Chance at a 3-point play now for Honus of Council Grove, the foul on Reagan Henry. And Clay Center, with that 6-point lead, has a chance to see it cut in half. Council Grove has that chance to cut it in half with 42 to work in the third quarter. Haley Franson back in. Henry will come out. Franson, Lively, Hamill, Edwards, Mullen on the court. The original starting 5 with 42 to work third quarter, leading by 4. At the free throw line, Keely Honus, chance at a 3-point play. Strong. Rebound bounces. Good box out by Haley Franson. And Clay Center does have the basketball back with 37 to work in this third. Mullen walks it across with a 4-point lead. And Clay Center may milk this clock down with 30 seconds and just sit on it and see if Council Grove will come pressure. Lively, deep right side. Council Grove's been in a zone the entire night. Now they do come out. Are they matched up or just going to pressure the guards? Lexi Lively has it poked away, gets it back, right back to Mullen. Down to 10. Now they'll work their offense. Addie against Cheyenne Allen. Left and deep, Franson. Turns, spins to the corner. Lively steps toward the paint, drives, tried to kick it off to Edwards. It's taken away by Council Grove. And the final shot is blocked three-quarter court by Aaron Hamill. Baseball throw to the other end, blocked by Hamill. We're headed to the fourth. Clay Center up 32-28 when we return.
Clay County Medical Center offers an evening and weekend walk-in clinic for your health care needs. Their walk-in clinic is open Monday through Friday from 5 to 7, Saturdays and Sundays 8 to noon, and holidays also 8 to noon. No appointment is necessary, just walk in. From colds to minor injuries that can't wait until the next day, they treat it all. Avoid an expensive emergency room visit. Go to the walk-in clinic at Clay County Medical Center. Please enter at the emergency room entrance.
Handymen and women alike go to Hometown Lumber and Hardware to find the supplies they need for their do-it-yourself projects. They know they can find just the right pipes and connectors, plus bathroom fixtures like toilets, sinks, and faucets. Hometown Lumber and Hardware also has an extensive selection of electrical supplies such as switches, receptacles, and light fixtures. If you're a handy guy or gal, you'll also appreciate the helpful advice you'll get at Hometown Lumber and Hardware in Marysville.
Headed to the fourth, the Lady Tigers have a 32-28 lead. Council Grove will open with the basketball. Clay Center man-to-man with Mullen, Lively, Edwards, Hamill, and Franson on the floor. Cheyenne Allen really being pressured right now by Addie Mullen, and they get a foul called on Mullen. I guess just a little over-aggressive. She was moving her feet. She was trying to keep away from reaching. Maybe just got the arm down and came across it, trying to get Cheyenne Allen out of her comfort zone, and instead puts her at the free throw stripe for a 1-and-1. Just underway in the fourth. Free throw up and short. Rebound to Edwards, yanking down another board for the Lady Tigers. 7:48 remains in the ball game. Clay Center by 4 with the basketball. Mullen with it out deep. Haley Howard defending there. Council Grove is still in a 3-2 zone defense. Libby in the corner has a great look at a three. This time rattles one in. Lexi Libby puts the Lady Tigers up by 7 now, 35-28. Allen brings it across for Council Grove, guarded by Mullen. Right side, Allen now stops. Poke away by Franson. Ball loose on the ground. Shoveled out of there by Council Grove. They do keep possession. Allen, good hustle play along with Aaron Hamill for Clay Center. Now an offensive foul away from the basketball, and Clay Center gets it back. With 7:09 to work in the fourth, the Lady Tigers will have it, leading by 7 here, 35-28. Edwards to Mullen. Down court, Franson, Hamill, Libby. 7 minutes remains in the ball game. A 7-point Lady Tiger lead. Left and deep, Franson. To the post, looking inside, trying to hit Edwards. It's tipped, they say, off of Edwards. Franson had a great idea, just a little too hot and flat maybe on the pass. Defense really scooting out toward Lexi Libby in the corner, allowed Edwards to post up that time. 6:50 left, fourth quarter. Council Grove with the basketball. Clay Center leads here by 7. Drive inside, ball tapped away, taken by Franson. Haley brings it herself. Down the court, Mullen stops on the wing right, backs it out, and will set the offense. With a 7-point lead, Mullen backs it out, looks at Coach Jeff Edwards, and now goes right wing to Franson. Libby has it, looking high post. Hamill now vacates that area. Now Franson gets it to her. Here's a lob low. Hamill to Edwards, batted away, step through, back outside to Libby, now off to Mullen. Now to Lexi Libby between the circles. 6:15 to go, fourth quarter. Clay Center a 7-point lead in the basketball. Edwards fakes the pass down low, now looks inside for Mullen. Tip pass. Mullen rips it away. Clay Center will keep the possession, and now a timeout taken by the Tigers sideline. 6:06 to work in the ball game. Clay Center leading 35-28 when we come back.
A full-time custom applicator position is available at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Clay Center. There are many facets to this job, including handling of packaged chemicals, operating spray equipment, as well as computers on equipment, mixing of pesticides and fertilizers, maintaining records, assisting the mechanic, and daily inspection of vehicles, just to name a few. If you're looking for good work that offers insurance and benefits, apply in person at Nutrient Ag Solutions on the west side of Clay Center on Highway 24.
The Ray's Apple Market app continues to save customers money, and it's the best way to stretch your grocery dollars. Over 11,000 users are taking advantage of the instant coupons, the deal of the week, and reward points. You can also view the entire weekly ad on the app, so it's convenient to add items to your list along with the digital coupons for available products. The Ray's Apple Market app is easy to use and even easier to save you money.
35-28 ball game with 6:06 to go in the fourth. Clay Center leading by 7. They have the basketball out of the sideline timeout. They'll put it on the baseline. Addie Mullen will inbound left of the glass. To the corner, Franson hands it right back to Addie, who brings it out top. Cheyenne Allen is following her. Now works off a screen, man-to-man by Council Grove. Lob down low for Edwards, too tall, and tipped out of bounds, maybe off of Edwards. 35-28, just under 6 to go in the ball game, and Clay Center will turn it over back to the Braves. It's a 7-point lead. Right elbow with it is Honus. Hands it off now to Hauer. Campbell on her. Man-to-man, of course, for Clay Center. They've been that way the entire game. Allen, who leads all scorers with 14, hands it off, and now Reddick got away with the travel. Deep left it comes to Hauer. 3 ball on the way, short. Long rebound out of bounds, and Clay Center will have it back. 5:30 to work, fourth period. 35-28, Clay Center with the lead. Now substitutions in for Council Grove. Clay Center will see a little pressure coming their way. Man-to-man by Council Grove, and they're following everywhere on the court. This could be really good for Clay Center. Mullen right back to Edwards. Up the left side is Livey. Now to Mullen toward the paint. Kick out in the corner. Hamill's got to look at a 3-ball, and it just rims off. And now a foul on Haley Franson going for the offensive board. And the foul called. Free throws on the other end now for Council Grove. Stops the clock at 5:19 remaining, fourth period. It'll put Abby Good at the line for a 1-and-1 chance. The foul on Franson is her fourth. Abby Good at the line for a 1-and-1. The next foul on Clay Center puts Council Grove in that double bonus. Free throw is up and good for the junior from Council Grove, Abby Good, who averages almost 8 points a game and nearly 7 rebounds a contest. Second free throw. Braves puts it in. 6 points for Good. 35-30 Clay Center lead with 5:19 to go in the fourth. And so it will be Clara Edwards to inbound. Edwards to Franson against the full court pressure. Now Mullen up the left sideline. Addie between the legs, backs it out. She has Miller on her. Between the rings, now out near the center court. Mullen off to Edwards. Clara turns and looks, and they run man-to-man offense. Maddie Craig brings it back out deep. Allen on her. Now looks high post. Does so to Edwards. Backdoor look for Franson, just a bit too tall for Haley to go get. And Clay Center will turn it back over to Council Grove. 35-30. Clay Center with a 5-point lead here. Down the court it comes to Miller. Backs it out. Mullen out on her. 4:45 left. Left wing deep, Allen. Edwards near steal. Good, drives the lane. Reckless in the paint, runs right over Aaron Hamill, but it's a foul called on Clay Center, and a 1-and-1 chance again for Abby Good, who just knocked down 2 in a row. And I said a 1-and-1 chance. This is actually 2 free throws, and the third foul on Aaron Hamill. 4:37 left, fourth quarter. Long way to go in this one. Clay Center leading by 5. At the free throw stripe, Good has hit 3 straight. And Council Grove back within 4 with still 4:37 left in the game. Second free throw is also down. 8 points now for the 5'9" junior. And pressure again by Council Grove. Franson wanting to go to Mullen. Back to Edwards instead. Now to Craig. Maddie will bring it up and cross the timeline. Guarded there by Cheyenne Allen. 35-32. Clay Center leads it by 3. Hamill out deep. Mullen backs it out herself against Miller between the circles again. Now she'll look high post, gets it to Edwards. Clara turns and faces, squares it up. Now off to Maddie Craig on the wing right. Maddie back out deep, and again they'll run the same set. Edwards and Hamill switch. Edwards has it right wing beyond the arc. Ball fake and drive on a clear out. She takes it all the way in. Bucket is good. No shot. They'll say foul before the shot. A 1-and-1 for Edwards. They cleared it out on that right side and let her go one-on-one, and she took advantage of that opportunity, picking up the 4th foul now on Abby Good. And a 1-and-1 chance here for Edwards, who has 11 points to lead the Lady Tigers in scoring. Free throw is up and pure. 12 for Edwards, 36-32. And another free throw opportunity. This Charity on its way, and it will rattle off. Rebound, Aaron Hamill battles for it, had it, and they'll say lost it out of bounds. Nearly tied up. Coach Edwards asking for a jump ball, and the official says no. Hamill had ripped it away, he thought. So Clay Center gives it back to Council Grove. The one free throw from Edwards, though, puts them up by 4. 4 minutes left in the fourth. Addie Craig knocking it away from Cheyenne Allen, and it will be Council Grove from the same spot, length of the floor to go, right on the baseline. Comes into Allen. Franson now on her. Under 4 to go, fourth quarter. Clay Center's lead is just 4, 36-32. Allen in the front court. Franson out on her. She's picked up her dribble. Turns, spins, pivots, and throws it away. Clay Center gets it back. Franson, great defense, then Mullen denying the pass outside to Hauer, and the turnover gives Clay Center the basketball with a 4-point lead. 3:40, clock ticking here in the fourth. Mullen brings it across. Man-to-man again by Council Grove. There's a good look inside for Edwards. Sets and shoots. The pass from Mullen on the money. And Clara Edwards now with 14. 38-32, the lead back to 6. The biggest advantage Clay Center's had in this game is 7. Once in the first half, once here in the second. And now a friendly roll from Lauren Reddick, her first bucket. The lead is 4. 3:15 to go, fourth quarter. Stay with us. Lady Tiger basketball. Back after this.
Defend, rebound, pass the ball, and score. Basketball's a simple game. Insurance is too when you turn to me, your local Farm Bureau agent, Justin Tadman in Clay Center. I'm your go-to agent for farm, auto, home, life, and business insurance. So no matter what life brings, you'll be ready with a game plan that meets all your coverage needs. Give us a call at 785-632-2585. I make insurance a layup. Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company.
Your farm truck or semi is an important part of your farm operation. At TSI Kansas, we know the importance of fixing it right and at a fair price. If your truck needs repaired or serviced, you can trust the skilled mechanics at TSI to get it done right. You can rely on TSI for fast, friendly service every time. Call today at 785-632-5183.
38-34 ball game, along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fansella. Rocky Downing with you from the Den on a Friday night. And Clay Center being tested big time by Council Grove. They do lead. The Lady Tigers up by 4, 3:15 left, and they have the basketball back. Clara Edwards up the floor to Maddie Craig. Hand off to Addie Mullen across the timeline. Left sideline, double team. Picks it up, calls for help, gets it from Maddie Craig. 3:07 to go fourth. Clay Center the basketball and a 4-point lead. Pressure by Miller. Mullen off to Edwards. Now to Mullen, left side to the glass, and is going to be fouled by Allen. And Addie Mullen to the free throw line for a 2-shot situation. Both teams are in the double bonus from here on out. Mullen has 6 points in the game. That all came in the first quarter on 2 3-pointers. And now at the stripe to try to add to a 4-point Lady Tiger lead. And missing on the first of 2 free throws. Senior has one more chance. Clay Center with Hamill, Edwards, Craig, Franson, and at the stripe, Addie Mullen. Second free throw from the lefty is strong. Rebound, Edwards pulls it down. Clay Center has a new possession. Out to Maddie Craig. Now to Franson. Now to Mullen. Points in this second half have been tough to come by. Edwards has had a big second half, though. She drives the lane again, almost gets the shot. Does draw the foul from Abby Good. Well, I think it's on Good. If it is, nope, they're going to call this on Reddick. So not the 5th foul on Good, but the foul on Reddick is her 3rd. 38-34. At the free throw stripe, Edwards, first Charities up and down. Edwards now with 15. She has 13 second-half points, 9 in the third quarter alone. The other points for Clay Center in the second half have come from a 3-pointer each from Maddie Craig and Lexi Libby. And now Clara knocks in both free throws. She is 4 of 5 at the line and now has 16 points to lead all scorers. 6-point Lady Tiger lead. From the baseline, length of the floor to go. Council Grove has possession. Across the timeline comes Reddick. Double team to the wing right. Allen has hit 4 3-pointers, strong on this one. Rebound weak side away to Howard. She'll circle away in the paint, and a foul is called, and they count the bucket. a chance at a three-point play for Council Grove. So to the stripe will go Hauer, who has 2 points in the game. And the foul is called against Addie Mullen. It's her third. So at the stripe will be Hauer, who has 4 points. She has cut the lead to 4 and can cut it to 3 if she makes the charity. 2:30 now left in this game. Free throw up, and it rattles out. Battle for the rebound, and Haley Franson brings it out of there. Under 2.5 minutes to work in the ball game. Clay Center leading 40-36 with the basketball. Here's Aaron Hamill. Turns and looks. Hands it off outside deep left to Haley Franson. Franson now off to Aaron Hamill. Back to the bucket. Now squares it up. Left side wing is Maddie Craig. Down to 2:05 to work. Clay Center holding on to a 4-point lead. Outside Hamill. Aaron turns and looks. Lob in the paint. Edwards, one-on-one foul. They're not going to let her get the bucket, but she will head back to the free throw line and a chance to shoot 2 with 1:57 now left in this game. And Clay Center's lead at 40-36. Edwards shooting 2. Free throw up and free throw good. 5 of 6 from the line now for Clara Edwards. Shoots over 77% from the stripe. Made the first. Second charity on its way. And short. Rebound comes off to Council Grove. A 5-point Lady Tiger lead. Under 2 to work in this ball game. Allen nearly lost it down the court against Maddie Craig. Now trying to back away in the paint. Pull up. 10-footer may have been blocked by Maddie. Gets her own rebound. Foul is called. And Allen to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Cheyenne Allen's hit 4 3-pointers, and they've been pretty darn pure. I mean, great rotation. She's over 3 at the line tonight, and now does get this one to fall in, and has 15 points in the game. Clay Center's lead down to 4. Second charity coming for Allen. And this one also crawls in there. The Lady Tiger lead is down to 3, a 1-possession game with 1:42 to go. Pass comes into Addie Mullen in the backcourt. Near still by Miller. Now crosses over to the left sideline. Up the court it comes to Aaron Hamill. Double team. Rips it out of the double team and gives it off to Mullen again. Really overplayed by Miller, and a foul is going to be called. 2 free throws coming for Addie Mullen. Katie Miller, 5'1" senior. Fire hydrant out there that really defends. She has caused Mullen and company troubles tonight. 41-38, Mullen to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Rattled, and fell home. She has 7 now. Haley Franson back on for the Lady Tigers. Aaron Hamill will come off. One more free throw for the senior, Addie Mullen. And she buries both. 5-point ball game, 1:32 to go. 43-38. Cheyenne Allen up the court with it across the timeline. Right and deep it goes to Reddick. Now handed back to Allen. Maddie Craig is on her. Allen pull up from 15. No. Rebound to Franson. She is fouled by Allen. And Haley Franson will walk to the other end. And a chance to shoot 2. So the Hailstorm with a big defensive board. She had 3 points in the first half on a 3-point bomb. She has a chance here at the stripe to shoot 2 and try to increase a 5-point Lady Tiger lead. First free throw from Franson is good. Haley has 4. Lady Tigers led by the 17 from Edwards, 8 for Mullen, 8 for Craig tonight. Franson unable to get the second one. There's Clara Edwards over an offensive board. Kick out to Mullen. Clay Center a new possession with a 44-38 lead. Outside is Mullen. Handed off to Edwards. Clara against Abby Good to Maddie Craig. We're down to 1:05, and Clay Center leads by 6. With the basketball, Jaden Crimmins has it. Holds out deep now to Mullen. Under a minute left. Mullen backs it out. Looking low. Not there for Edwards this time. To Franson. Right back to Addie. 44-38 ball game. Clay Center by 6 with the basketball, down to 47 seconds left. Basketball tipped away by Reddick. Now Mullen deep right to Maddie Craig. Maddie back outside for Mullen. We're down to 38 seconds. Council Grove not fouling to stop the clock. We're down to 33, a 6-point lead. Maddie Craig now has it. Craig spins away from Allen, now drives the paint. Kick off to Crimmins. She'll pull the 10-footer. It's strong. Rebound weak side comes away to good. 21 seconds left. Council Grove with the basketball. Allen against Craig. Kick out left side to Howard. 15 to work. Now 14. Allen trying to force a shot up. Does so. The leader is short. Out of bounds to Clay Center. Great defense by Haley Franson. And the Lady Tigers now lead with 9.6 seconds left. 44-38. Trying to sneak out of here with their 13th win. And Council Grove has called off the Dogs. 5 seconds remaining. Addie Mullen will dribble it to a close. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the Lady Tigers hold on to win a tough one, 44-38 over Council Grove. Lady Tigers win it. Stay with us. Postgame coming up in a moment.
The agronomy professionals at Wilbur Ellis are ready to help you clean up your fields and prepare for winter in the coming spring. Now's the time to find out what your soil needs to keep up with the nutrient needs of the next crop. Wilbur Ellis has many site-specific soil test and mapping options, as well as standard soil testing. Plus, applying fertilizer in the fall will decrease the chance of loss and congestion for next spring's crops. I'm Blaze with Wilbur Ellis. We're here to serve you in every season.
More internet users and devices require more speed. If your household's internet usage has grown significantly in the last year or two, but your internet plan has stayed the same, your connection may now be overloaded. If you're streaming video, it also uses your internet and can make your internet seem slow. Call Twin Valley to find a Pulse internet solution for your busy household. Service availability will depend on location. Contact them to learn more. Call 800-515-3311 for fast solutions. Twin Valley Pulse.
Once again, we return to the den. The Lady Tigers sneak out of here with a 44-38 6-point winner against Council Grove. It was not easy. The Braves really made it difficult the entire night. The Lady Tigers do get it done, 44-38. It is your Edward Jones Investments, Carrie Spillman, financial advisor, and Five Creek Automotive postgame show for the Lady Tigers, again, who win at 44-38. Let's get a look at the scoring leaders in this ball game. Cheyenne Allen led the way for Council Grove. The 5'2 junior, who was their leading scorer coming in, would finish with 16 points. They get 8 from Abby Good, 6 from Keely Honus, 4 from Haley Hauer, 2 points coming from Lauren Reddick in the ball game. The Lady Tigers have a big night from Clara Edwards. Let's correct that. They had a huge second half from Clara Edwards. She will finish the game with 17 to lead all scorers, 15 of those after intermission. She would also finish the ball game 5 of 7 from the free throw stripe. 8 points each from Addie Mullen and Maddie Craig. The combo outside had a couple of 3 balls each. Addie had 2 free throws to go along with that, and Maddie Craig had 1 field goal. 4 points from Haley Franson, including a 3. Lexi Leiby had a big second half 3 for her only points of the game, and Erin Hamill, 3 points, all from the free throw stripe. Again, Clay Center wins it 44-38. Council Grove will fall to 9-7 on the year. The Lady Tigers improved to 13-2 on the season. Lady Tigers win 44-38. That is your Edward Jones Investment, Carrie Spielman, financial advisor, and Five Creek Automotive postgame show. Stay with us. Tiger boys basketball is on the way.